Hey everybody, Dr. Eric Herman, Guru Chiropractor. Peace and love to everybody out there. I'm here again with another new video and another new patient. This is my most current patient, Jason. Big Jason, how you doing? Give me a little pound. Jason came from Rockaway, New Jersey, right? About an hour, little hour plus, ride down, coming south.
Yep.
I appreciate you coming that far. And you've been a Ring Dinger fan for how long? I didn't even ask you, but years, right?
Yeah. As soon as it started coming out when we were seeing it, it was like, I need to have that done.
Yeah, my ideal patient, because he already knows, he's already educated, he already is kind of sort of like bought into the Ring Dinger, yeah?
100%.
And recently, though, I don't know how recently, because I didn't ask you that either, but you're thinking about going to Texas or traveling.
Within the past 2 months, her and I were looking at times to get on a plane and go just to get it done because it's in need.
And then did you search for somebody closer before you did that, or it just popped up on your Instagram?
I looked in New York. I was looking, everywhere, but I didn't actually reach out and say, hey, can you recommend somebody, which would have been the smart thing to do. But right before I was about to book for Texas, I saw you on Instagram, and I'm like, there's my man.
Excellent. I think that's divine intervention.
Yeah.
Just popped up right before you were going to do that. It's pretty cool.
Before, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to do my very best to help you today, and I appreciate you taking that hour ride. Do you want to tell the audience a little bit about what's going on with you, and maybe we'll I'll add in a little info.
So 53 years old now, and then starting at the age of 15, a boating accident where I had full compression on my spine.
You fell right down on your tailbone.
On the tailbone, and it shocked all the way up in between my shoulder blades, which gave me like transient scoliosis and hunchback. And then from there, motorcycle accident, kickboxing, falling down a flight of stairs, dislocating my shoulder, giving myself whiplash.
Yep.
Just a lot of bumps and bruises that have messed the spine up.
Yep. So you told me the mid back has been a constant 6 out of 10
since 15 years old.
For years and years and years.
It used to be where it would be a 9-10 pain.
Yeah.
And then it would take about 5-6 days for that to come down to a 5-6.
Okay, so it was episodic, but not lately. It's just
because from working out, it strengthened up the muscles.
You kind of over the years figured out a way to keep it a little calmer.
Keep it at bay.
Good for you. But it's not resolving. The point is.
Not resolving, no.
All right, and then you also told me you have a lot of neck tightness, and you had a dislocation in your right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder.
Right shoulder, went down a flight of stairs, got caught, and the head whipped back and hit the stairs. And, so the shoulder was out of place for about 2.5, 3 hours before they could.
But that was a while ago too,
10,
right?
12 years ago, yeah.
And then you got some neck is very tight. We did the exam.
Super
Neck's
stiff,
pretty locked up. And you're getting daily headaches.
Yes.
Because the upper neck is really jammed up.
Yep.
6 out of 10, 5 or 6 out of 10 for the headaches.
Correct.
And then you also said you had pretty constant low back pain, centralized, and it's like a 5 or 6 out of 10 now.
24/7, yeah.
And it peaks when you up your activity.
5 to 6 hours. I have to sit down probably every 30 to 40 minutes to take the.
Because it goes up to like 6 or 7, right? Gotcha. Okay, and then you have an occasional numbness and tingling in the first 3 fingers of your left hand.
Once a week.
Call it paresthesia.
Yeah, once a week. But if I were to raise my hands up, the arm would fall asleep within 30 seconds to a minute. And
that's pretty much a neurological symptom.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a pinched nerve somewhere. But you never had an MRI, so you have no confirmed herniations. When you sneeze or cough, does it make anything worse?
No, just the tightness in the areas.
Yeah. So. Okay, so basically that's a good rundown of what brought you in. So I'm going to do my best to help out, and afterwards I'm going to ask you how you're feeling compared to what we just said. Hopefully those numbers are going down. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm praying, and I'm going to do my best. So when you combine those two together, a lot of times some good stuff happens.
Absolutely.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. Face down on your belly.
Yep.
Put your face right in the middle of the paper there. Somebody's phone's ringing again. When we looked at your posture in the exam, you have a way high right hip. And Diane, if you could come over here and look straight down at his heels, see how his right heel is about 1 inch plus pulled up higher? Now, he does not have a confirmed short leg. So that tells me he has a way high right hip. So his hip is pulled up this way and stuck like that. So we're going to work on getting that relaxed and released, and we're going to check it afterwards. The first thing we're going to do for treatment, I'm just going to do a little warm up with the thumper just to loosen up the muscles, get some more blood flowing, and prep you for the big stuff. I just feel like when you loosen up first, you get a better release. Really? Not a lot of chiropractors do that, but I do it.
None do.
And you know where I got that from? You'll relate. Martial arts. Because when I was in martial arts, my sensei would drill in our heads. Really? Warm up first, stretch first before you train. So why not warm up the patient before you do the big treatments? And that's what I do. We have the lovely Diana behind the camera, and I just got her a new present. She's got a nice little selfie stick, so you won't see her finger in the picture this time. Hopefully. Don't stop giving me the finger for saying that though. Behind the camera, I don't appreciate that. We joke around a little bit. Yeah, it's okay to joke, but when it comes to treating and adjusting, I'm serious as a heart attack. Sure is. Which kind of sounds a little morbid, but gets the point across. I saw you squirm a little bit. Is that ticklish or pain?
It's not pain, but it is a lot like it just wants to jump all over the place.
Like hypersensitive.
Yep.
That happens. That's probably from the nerve being tweaked. The right side is much more locked than the left. Left side's locked, but the right side's pretty jammed up in here. That's why I'm spending a little more time on this right side. And the lumbars themselves. Off camera, Jason said if I get him feeling a lot better, I get free hot wings for the next couple months.
Done deal.
Yeah, we're getting these traps loosened up a little bit for you too. Nothing tweaking down your arm when I do this. Sometimes the vibration tweaks on the nerve a little bit, especially if it's already compressed. Ugh. You said you had a thumper, huh? Did you have this model or the big rectangle one with the 6 heads?
That one.
Yeah, that was the first one I had too.
Yeah, I bought it from the place in the mall.
Oh, Brookstone before it went out. Yeah. I had mine. You said you burnt out the motor?
I did.
I ran mine hard every day for like almost 15 years, and the motor was good. You know what I did?
That's about when it went, was about year 15.
Yeah, great model.
Yeah.
What I did was I wore out the tips. The tips wore down too much, but the motor was still good. Then I went to the smaller versions, just a little more lightweight. This thing's about $200. The bigger model now is like $400 or $500.
Is it?
I think so. I think they just came out with a cordless one, bigger, but I don't know how heavy that damn thing is with the batteries and stuff. Yeah, I'm fine with this. $200 for up and down the spine.
That thing's beautiful.
It's called the Mini Pro. Amazon has it for $200. Now it's bothering you in here, so I'm going to do a little extra in the meat. We're going to do some meat tenderizing down in the medial trapezius, and underneath there is the rhomboid muscle. How's that feel?
Great. It does feel like shoe leather tight though.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel the tone of it underneath the massager. So you might have some scar tissue in there too.
Yep.
Fibrotic tissue over when tissue stays spasmed for extended periods of time, it gets hard and what they call it fibrotic. It can be worked, but it's a little brutal. You can get some like real deep tissue work in there, and then when it heals a little more supple, little more flexible. Good. All right, like I said, just a little warm up. I don't even consider that major part of the adjustment, but it's not an adjustment. major part of the treatment, but it helps, in my humble opinion, because these are looser already. Okay, when you're ready, it's time. Come on up on your feet. We're going south. The top of the iliac crest is here, so you're about 4 or 5 inches too high. So slide down like 3 or 4 inches, a little bit, right there. Perfect. Good. Now I'm going to raise up the table, just letting you know. You don't have to worry about doing anything. Worry about 6'3"?
6'2".
6'2". I could kind of tell by where your body is on the table. Boop. Tallest guy I ever had on here, 6'9".
Wow.
And the heaviest guy, not confirmed because I don't have a scale that big. He said he was 500. But I've had plenty of 350, 300 pounders, big linebackers. And he got a good pull. As long as he doesn't fight me. Now this should flatten out your lower back and relax it, which makes it easier to release. Now we got to pin you in. Remember we were talking off camera.
Nice and tight.
This is the main difference between doing the other stuff. When you're locked in and I pull, your body stops short. The table's bolted to the concrete slab. That's not going anywhere. So the only thing left to move is your spine. See, can you handle that? Guess not. Try again. Can you handle it?
Yeah.
It's pretty snug. Give your hands back to me. This is not the treatment. Just making sure you're snugged up. Good. Let's get the towel going. Towel just gives me better grip because my hands are too small to pull. Get a good enough grip to pull with enough force.
Even with this melon?
I mean, it's a little bit more narrow than most, but I got small hands. All right, lift up your neck and down. Good. Your job, I bet you know already. What's the most important thing you got to worry about?
Relax.
Yep, and one more thing. Has to do with the teeth.
Keep them closed.
Keep them touching, but don't bite hard because then it makes it too tight here and it could interfere with the release. So gently together so when I pull, you don't bang teeth. All right, you ready to go? Good. Just take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose, relax, and boom. Ooh. And breathe. How was that?
Good. I definitely felt it open up in the lower.
Nice. Did you feel it in the upper?
No, not really.
Sometimes it's not ready yet. And or, if you're interested, I could do a double, they call it a double dinger. We could do another one, change the angle a little bit, see if I can get a little more release in the upper.
Sure.
If you're down, the only thing that you need to know, a probability is probably going to be more sore here and maybe a little more sore in your back compared to just doing one. But it's safe. Dr. Johnson's been doing it for years. I do them once or twice a week. Nobody complains.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Let's do it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a double. Double dinger, folks. Right here. No extra charge either. How you like that? Don't go shy away from it. Because I know we talked a lot about that upper back. I want to see if we can get a little more released. Good. Keep the teeth together. Ready? Stay relaxed. And boom. Anything?
Nah.
Okay. Then it ain't meant to release yet from here. Yeah. It ain't meant to release yet. Sometimes this will prime it. If you come back for a second one, we'll get a release. But I'm not done. I'm going to release a lot of it over there.
Right.
Come down.
But yeah, definitely felt it in the lower back.
Good. I'm going to lower this. How about the neck proper? Neck release?
No.
Well, you didn't hear any popping.
Not that, I couldn't hear anything.
Okay, I want to do a little more twist in the neck. You ready? See if we can get a little more release. Drop it, drop it. Good. Let it go, drop. There we go, a little bit. Okay, good. All right, done here. Come on up. Take your time when you get up. When you stand up, I want you to stop for a couple seconds or 30 seconds. Evaluate how you feel. Tell me and tell the camera if you feel any different yet.
Yeah, that made a difference, that unlock there. And then this,
Yeah.
I don't have the the pinch that I usually do on this side.
Excellent. What about that left shoulder blade area? Is it any different by moving around? Can you see?
It's not in spasm.
Is that good? It usually is?
It usually is, but I can still feel the...
Yeah. All right. Like I said, this is not a complete adjustment. You got to, when we combine that and that,
Right.
then you get better, more complete results. But
Right.
your shoulders are back further too. Your posture's better.
Is it? Yeah.
Yes. All right. Good job. Now he's not a virgin anymore, folks. He's had his first ring dinger. So go face down on the table. Let me do a little more. Let me do a couple rechecks. I'm going to raise up the table though, because I'm going to do a little more treating here. I like to have it up higher so I don't mess my back up bending too much. Okay. Good. All right. So first thing I want to see is your posture. Yeah. Almost even. Look down at the heels. See about an eighth of an inch still short, but it came down from like 1.25 inches, inch and a half. So big time release here and particularly here. Remember when I bent it up, you said it was pulling a lot here? Mm-hmm. Let's bend again. Tell me if it feels the same or better. Not necessarily looking for perfect, but we're looking for improvement. You're bending more before you mention anything. Hello?
Yeah, I still feel like the tension there and the sensitiveness, but I don't feel like that hyperactive pain.
Good. So the pain reduced. Is the tension as much or less?
It's less.
Good. All that is phenomenal. I don't ever expect perfection. Like once in a while, it goes from like stuff to nothing with one pull. Most of the time, it goes from something to reduced. So we're doing good. Now we're going to do some drop work through the pelvis and through the lumbars to release even more. Slide down about 1 inch, right there. I'm dropping the belly down to get a little more room for a deeper release. This is popping up. And when I push down on you, it's going to go slam. Just stay relaxed. I'll do everything else. Good. Good. Nice. You know what I wanted to do? Too late. I wanted to have you lift the legs and get that on the camera, but... Good. Now we're going to go up the spine a little bit more. Nice. Good. Let it go. Good. Boom. Nice. Okay. Now just about perfect. Perfect even. Just about. That's about 1.5 inches. That's major, major release for this region. Let's bend again. I just want to see if it has any more improvement. What do you think?
Yeah, movement is there. It's just that hypersensitive that's been there for the last 15 years.
Yeah, you had a pretty chronic case. Mm-hmm. So again, don't expect it to be perfect, like I said. But it is improved since the first time we did it, right?
Absolutely.
That's what we're looking for. Now let's see how mobile your sacroiliacs are. Start with the left side again. Lift high as you can. Good. Down. That went up pretty good the first time. Did it feel any better than the first time?
It did, yeah.
Good. Let's try this side. Look at that.
Yeah,
That
big
was good.
difference.
You're my witness.
That was big.
That went up twice as high. So very good. Very good. Even though it's not perfect, major, major improvement, Jason. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased with the results. Okay. Now we're going to work more in here. I'm going to try to unlock this for you a little bit better. Coming up with the belly part. Stay loose as a goose. I'll do the rest. Breathe in. Exhale slow. Let it go. Good. And if I can't get it with my hands, I'm getting the sledgehammer out. Just kidding. He's like, I don't care as long as it works. Good. That's for the rib joints. Single hand right in that pocket. Stay relaxed. Good. If I'm too rough for you, just say so. Good. Good. Nice. Little bit in the cervical spine. Stay loose as a goose. It's going to be a double whammy. Whew. You okay? Mm-hmm. That was a wham wham. Thank you, ma'am. Now I'm coming over to the right side.
Yeah, I felt that one in the face of the skull.
Yep. Boop. Look up to the sky. A little higher. Stretch it over. Stretch it. Let it go. Let it go. Good. Back in the center. Good. Okay. Better. Not perfect, but better. I'm like OCD with all this stuff. I want you to be perfect too, but I learned the hard way. When you try to go for perfection, oftentimes what you do is you overtreat the patient. That's not good. You'll be cursing me out tomorrow. So you'll be sore as hell.
Yeah, 20 years of damage doesn't get healed in one set.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that you realize that, because I get it though. When you're suffering, you want it all gone, but improvement, progress, not perfection. Okay, now I want you to roll over on your back. We're going to work on a few more things. I still got a few tricks up my sleeve for you. Good. Come down about an inch. A little quarter inch more. Right there. Let me extend the legs for long guy mode. I'm short guy. Now we're going to work on the front. We're going to release some of the collarbones, the AC joints, the SC joints, a little bit in the ribs. Excellent. So bring your arms out like a T and relax. Let me make sure. There you go. Good. Turn this way. This is where the collarbone attaches to the sternum. Misfire, sorry. Good. Other side. Middle. Gentle in the ribs. Sometimes you release the front. It also helps with that middle back stuff behind it. Good. All right. Rest your hands anywhere where you're comfortable. Slide up about an inch towards your head. Good. Now we're going to do a little more down below. We're going to pull at the knee. Should release the knee joint. Maybe even get you more released in the lower. Just give me a loose and floppy leg and thigh. I got you for the rest. Let it go. Good. Slide back up. Same thing on this side. Drop it in my hands. Let it go. Nice. Felt it a little bit in the knee. Mm-hmm. Slide up. You okay getting the toes done?
Absolutely.
Good. Let it go. Good. Now we're going to pull at the ankle. Drop it in my hands. Right. Same thing here. Loose. Good. Yeah, that released. Both ankles released. Okay, I'm lowering the table. You just stay there.
It's a workout for you.
Yeah, man. Sit up when you're ready. Swing around, face it. This way. All right. Now, let's see. Looser here. Not all the way looser, but looser. Think that's looser?
Oh, yeah.
This one has a little work to do, but it's still a little looser.
Yeah, that's where we talked about that kink in there.
Yeah, how about backwards? Look at that. That's pretty significant. We didn't film the first one, but that goes up a lot higher. Yeah, any pain when you go backwards?
The soreness underneath the skull, but that's no pain, no piercing.
I'm gonna go a little bit more here with the massage gun and the dual prong tip. So get a little bit looser in the upper back and the neck. Then we're going to finish off. We're going to do the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Done. If you don't like it, let me know. Backwards, forwards, backwards. There. Just a little bit. What'd that do?
Got the chills.
The vibration. Now, let me see. Look forward. What did I say before? I wrote it down over there, but I can't remember. How far forward was your
Almost
head?
2 inches.
Swear to God, no BS. It's an eighth of an inch now. Quarter to an eighth.
That's huge.
Humongously huge. So I'll give you those exercises afterwards. You do those on a regular. It'll help keep it here and maybe even get it even better if you do them consistently enough. All right, so let's finish off. We're going to do a shoulder, ball and socket release, elbow, wrist, fingers, done. Start here, bend in front like so. I got to hug around, you get underneath your elbow. Stay loose as a goose. Relax it. Good. That one released nice. Bend the right. Which one was the dislocated one? All right. Hold on. Relax. Good. All right. Coming around. One sack out there. Drop it in my hands. We forgot to put the note. Drop. Good. Nice. Relax. Good. Good. And when I say pull back, you just straighten your arm. Pull. There you go. Good. That was a deep one. That's called the saddle joint in your thumb that it even sometimes gets in the elbow. I don't know. Same thing on this side. Drop it in my hands. Loose. Good. Floppy. Oof. Big one. Nice. Pull. Got it.
Funny thing is, I have to wear wrist wraps when I'm doing any type of heavy exercises because it does feel super sensitive. Ooh, there it goes.
Yeah, good. I knew there was more in there. Done.
Beautiful.
All right. So here's the proof in the pudding. This is, we talked about it too. Pain is subjective, so it's your opinion, right? But when you first came in, you told me the mid back was 6 out of 10. What about now? Would you give it a different number?
I actually don't really feel it. Even though I didn't feel it like crack, I felt it more in my lower back. I don't feel the finger that's in there.
And that's a good point. I want to make a point for the camera too. Popping doesn't equal good adjustment. No pop equals bad adjustment. Right. No. You could have no pops and it still does a great job.
Agree. Yep.
So don't get attached to hearing those pops. Everybody's all excited about hearing those pops and cracks. It doesn't mean too much for the therapeutic process.
Right.
So that's great.
Breaking it up and lining it up. I mean, I can feel the difference already.
It can release without a pop is what I'm saying.
Without a doubt.
So 0, what number? Give me any number or 0?
I don't feel it. Yeah.
0.
0.
Fantastic. When was the last time it was a 0?
I don't know.
Okay. I think I just earned my money today. And then you said, well, you didn't really say you had a headache today, no? Coming in here?
I felt the stress on the base of the skull coming in.
How's that now?
I don't really have it. Yeah.
Good.
Released.
Bingo. And what else did I say? Low back. You said it was a 5 or 6. What about
2?
2. Again, fantastic. Better than the average patient after their adjustment. So
it's a beautiful thing.
You did good.
No,
Great job. I appreciate you coming through. You did fabulous. Anything you want to say?
I have a lot of more people coming your way.
Uh-oh. I got to eat my Wheaties.
Yeah, and I will definitely be a return.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera, like what my suggestion on what to do as far as follow-ups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I appreciate you coming out. You did fantastic.
Thank you.
My heart's happy for you. And there's more to come. The fact that your body responded like this means that even if it comes back a little bit, it's gonna help again.
Right.
I mean, logically,
yes,
right?
For sure.
Okay, let's say goodbye to the people out there.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Dr. Eric Herman, Big Jason, signing off, doing a lot better. If you want some of this, if you're watching and you're like, you know what, I'm suffering too, and I think that might be able to help me, go with your instincts, go with your intuition. And if you come, I will do my best like I did with this guy, and hopefully you get the better, same or better results. The best way to reach out to me is my website, retrochiropractic.com. All my information's there. I just redid the front page. It's got everything on there. It would answer any single question you need. Just go retrochiropractic.com. There's also a Book Now link there. So if you want to reach out for an appointment, click that Book Now link, put your information in, and it goes to my assistant. He grabs it, and he reaches back out to you via texting, and then you guys can work out all the details and get an appointment if you want. I love and appreciate everybody. This is from my heart. This is a calling, not just a business. And I will do my very best to help you if you come through. Peace out, love.